Like, you know Labubu's curse, right?
Hey, Speed, what you think, bro?
That's curse, bro. That's fire, but that's curse. Like, you know Labubu's curse, right?
I bet you've never heard about a toy that people say carries a curse. But tonight, we'll talk about one. A strange, smiling creature. The Labubu doll. And trust me, even the famous streamer iSHOWSPEED believes this thing isn't just a toy. It's something darker. It all began back in 2015. A Hong Kong artist named Ka-Sing Lung created a small creature. Fuzzy ears, sharp teeth, a mischievous grin. He called it Labubu, a fantasy character inspired by fairy tales and European folklore. Soon, a Chinese toy company named popmart turned Labubu into a collectible sensation. Each doll came in a blind box. You never knew which version you'd get. Collectors loved it. TikTok loved it. Labubu became cute, funny, and viral. But when things get too popular online, they often turn dark. Around 2024, creepy videos began to appear. Labubu dolls sitting in rooms where lights flickered. Labubu toys moving on their own in CCTV footage. And people whispering that these smiling faces were hiding something evil. Then came the theory that Labubu wasn't just a toy, but a symbol of Pazuzu, the Mesopotamian demon of the winds, the same demon from The Exorcist. Online posts compared their shapes, the ears, the grin, the eyes, and soon the rumor exploded. Labubu dolls are cursed. People began burning them, sprinkling holy water, and even burying them in backyards. Videos showed owners saying, "After I touched it, bad things started happening." Of course, official sources denied everything. They said, "It's just a toy." But the internet didn't listen. Because when thousands of people share the same eerie feeling, is it still just a coincidence? By 2025, the panic reached new heights. Fake Labubu dolls flooded the market. Cheap copies from unverified sellers. Some claimed these fakes were the real cursed ones because they used strange materials. And some even arrived with odd smells and marks on the packaging. Parents reported weird noises at night. Collectors said their dolls' eyes seemed to follow them, and others swore their pets refused to go near the shelves where the dolls were kept. No one could prove it, but the fear had already spread faster than any virus. Fast forward to 2025. Streamer iShowSpeed, one of the most energetic and fearless creators online, was at a fan meetup when someone handed him a Labubu chain. And what happened next became legendary. He looked at it once, then immediately said, "That's cursed, bro. Every time I touched it, bad happened."
Speed, what you think, bro?
That's curse, bro. That's fire, but that's curse. Like, you know Labubu's curse, right?
I had no idea. What makes it curse?
It's curse. Every time I touch it, something bad happens.
We gotta keep this away from you then, huh?
Yep.
Okay, keep away from me doing that.
Yeah, bro.
I'm aware now.
That Labubu is curse, bro. Real talk.
The clip went viral. Millions of views within hours. Fans flooded comment sections saying, "Even Speed knows Labubu is evil." And suddenly, the old rumors came back. Harder than ever, Speed refused to keep the chain. He prayed on stream, saying he didn't want that energy anywhere near him. And then, something even stranger happened. Just days after rejecting the Labubu chain, Speed went to Las Vegas to do an extreme stunt. A 1,000-foot jump from the Strat Tower. The crowd cheered. Everything seemed fine.
Speed, 3, 2, 1, go!
Sweet, nigga, Ronaldo! Oh! Oh! Oh!
Until later, when Speed reviewed the footage of his own jump, that's when he noticed something horrifying. His safety cord had been improperly attached.
Strap was disconnected. The hook was disconnected.
Imagine me on that.
The hook disconnected. What the hell? I didn't even know that.
One wrong move, 1 second of bad luck, and that could have been his last moment alive. The video spread like wildfire. Comments started pouring in. The cursed doll tried to take him. He rejected it, and something wanted revenge. Of course, there's no proof of that, but the timing was terrifying. The internet began calling it the Labubu curse. Why do we humans create monsters out of toys? Maybe it's our way of explaining chaos or giving shape to the bad luck we can't understand. But look closely at Labubu. That grin, the teeth, the eyes, they look too alive, too knowing. And that's the real horror. That moment when a cute toy stares back and you feel it knows something you don't. So whether it's just a collectible or something truly cursed, remember what Grandma always says: never ignore what your gut feels in the dark. If a toy feels wrong, if it brings strange energy, if it smiles a little too wide, maybe it's time to burn it away. Because sometimes the scariest monsters are the ones smiling right back at you.